All right. So let's go ahead and get into this OG's United Energy Forecast. It is now 9:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, on February 20th, 2022. All right. I trust, hope, and pray that wherever you are in the world, whatever you have going on at this time, that you are doing the best that you can with what you have to work with. You're managing it respectfully, responsibly. You are aware that you're not alone, that there are people, there are resources, there is information, there is wisdom, there is guidance to support you um, with whatever there is that you may be working through or working on at this time. So here we are to do the best that we can with what we have to work with together. All right. Oh, wow. And on the bottom of the deck, I swear I didn't do that on purpose, but we have number 18, love. I did not do that on purpose. All right, like I said, this is our chakra energy reading cards. This is ancient wisdom to balance and heal. Part 1 of our OG's United Energy Forecast for March 2022. Thank you, Divine Source, for clear messages. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For clarity, for guidance, for insight, for direction, for wisdom. All right. So we have holistic health, number 7. And of course, we have red here, which is our root chakra. And on the bottom of the deck, we have number 36, divine wisdom, from the book. So that is telling me to go ahead and read from the book. 7, holistic health, the base chakra. You have drawn this card today to let you know that healing is at hand. It is your natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, body, and spirit are constantly working to attain good health. Due to the world we live in, which is filled with stress and toxic chemicals, disharmony is prevalent. The body, however, has an innate intelligence to heal. Your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional and mental imbalances so the body can heal itself. Disease and sickness can occur on many levels. The body can store old emotions and beliefs, which in time can create imbalances in your outer energy, causing disharmony and disease. Healing is holistic, and when you can work on the many layers of being, miracle healing can occur and a state of well-being can take place. Have you been feeling out of balance, sluggish, and generally unwell? It's time to tune in and become aware of any disharmony in your field. Do what's required for holistic healing to occur. It's time to expand your awareness and look behind the issue at what emotion or outdated belief system could be causing an imbalance. You are the most powerful person in your life to create profound healing. It's time to look at yourself holistically and let go of anything that is not serving your highest purpose at this time. Do what is required to nurture this process. Whether it is to go and see a healer, massage therapist, start a daily practice like yoga, meditation, or some form of exercise. You may also be guided to change what you eat or change something in your environment. Whatever your mind, body, and spirit is calling you to do, it is a perfect time to take action and invite holistic healing into your life. Our affirmation is every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. I'm going to repeat that affirmation. Every little every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. All right. So this is also on page number 33, and again, it is number 7. This is our base chakra, which is also known as our root chakra, and is in alignment with the color red. Now, a lot of times, we are focused on manifesting abundance, and the abundance frequency. Well, with that, there comes a mindset, an abundance mindset that accompanies that. And in order to have that, we have to go through a process of healing, a process of unlearning to relearn in many cases, because most of us have been, conditioned, programmed, and brainwashed to fall in line with a frequency that is the opposite of holistic health, that is, inorganic, that is composed of chemicals and looking outside of yourself as a human being. The answers, the truth, the guidance, wisdom, and insight that we look for within others, that we look to spiritual leaders and teachers and so forth from, is within us, is within each and every one of us. The truth lives within us. But we have unfortunately been taught in too many cases to look outside of us as a God, as the God, as being outside of us. That's not true. The Most High God, the Creator, that source energy resides within you. Your solar plexus is represented by the color yellow, like the sun. It is where your self-confidence, where your self-esteem, where, vitality, that energy is going to be, it lives, it resides in your core. So the stronger one's core is, the more confident they are, the more creative they are. Now, creative energy is more prevalent in your sacral energy, which is the chakra that is in between your solar and your root chakra. But it is also a part of it. Like, as we said, the Kundalini energy, as I stated in the beginning in the intro, this card and this message is pretty much reiterated everything that I started out saying.
From here, to set up dancer, reach your right hand back to grab onto the inner arch of your right foot, right thumb pointing back, with your right shoulder rolling open, knees together.
I just want to tell y'all, being receptive to new things in life is extremely important. I'm going to tell you why. Early on, my lady tried to turn me on to a lot of things that I initially dismissed because I was like, that's some girl shit. I'm not going in the garden to harvest my own fruit. I'm not finna meditate. I ain't doing no motherfucking yoga. I'm not sitting up every day doing affirmations. But those happen to be like 4 things that bring me a great level of peace and remind me of my power on a daily basis. So And the shit is a double whammy. We growing our own fruit off our own land, so we don't got to be dependent on the bullshit grocery stores. But anyway, the point of this video, y'all, is just be open-minded, be receptive, and stop putting those gender labels on things, because a lot of that shit can bring you the ultimate peace that money can't, drugs can't, pussy can't, none of those things. So anyhow, y'all, just wanted to remind you of that. And last but not least, just remember, it's okay to cry, bro.
All right, so this is our soul lesson cards by James Van, and we're going to get a lesson for our masculine energy to my left and a message for the feminine energy to my right. All right. The masculine energy is relationships and the feminine energy is envy. Our core energy is humor. All right. So let's see how we're going to tie this into holistic health. All right. So starting with relationships for our masculine energy. Our affirmation is, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons, even though it may not seem that way to you now. Once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. We have most definitely heard that one if you are familiar with the Tyler Perry Medea series. That was definitely one of the popular lessons that I remember from that one, that relationships and people are in your life for a reason, season, or lifetime. And that has most definitely helped me personally when it comes to maintaining health, holistic health. Being able to recognize that a relationship may not be good for my emotional health, my physical health, if it's an intimate relationship where it's with a partner who doesn't have the same values that I have and that doesn't see, commitment and intimacy the same way that I do. I've learned that may not be a good relationship for me physically. When it comes to emotionally, I have, been able to grow from experience and articulate with a potential future partner, that if I can't trust you with my heart, my emotional well-being, then I can't trust you with my physical well-being, my body, my temple. So I think that we as individuals who, really are desiring to master ourselves, who are desiring to live holistically, to have a healthy lifestyle, to have a healthy relationship with self, to ultimately have a healthy relationship with our, commitments, our partners, and, in our intimate relationships. When we know better, we're able to do better, So we are attracted to those people who serve our higher good. We're attracted to relationships, with people who share the same values, who share the same interests, who value, intimacy, love, and, a relationship in the same manner that we do. All relationships aren't necessarily going to be intimate. Some relationships are what we call, friends, colleagues, um, people in different circles with, different reasons that they're in our lives. We have to know the difference and be able to discern the difference and recognize that just because a person is connected to us, or just because, we may feel a connection or a strong connection to a person, that does not necessarily equate to that being a love relationship. That could be a person that, is what we call a soulmate, which is someone that, you are connected to on a soul level to help you grow, evolve, and become more aware of who you are as an individual, as a person, and what it is that you want and desire out of life, and aligning with that through becoming that. All right, so with our feminine energy here, where our lesson here is envy. The affirmation is, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay? Envy. All right. Feminine energy. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. So a quick recap. So thus far, our chakra alignment message is holistic health number 7, which is focused on our root chakra. And for our masculine energy, we're focused on relationships, and the feminine energy on envy. So that is telling me that we are healing our relationships. Envy is something that is running rampant within our feminine collective, and it's something that we need to resolve if we are going to embody this healing energy that is needed to have healthy, balanced relationships, which always, and I will always keep repeating, starts with the relationship we have with ourselves, the relationship that we have with the divine, the Most High. It's going to be a reflection of as within, so without. So when you are in alignment with love, with truth, with, the source, the creator, then there's no way that you can embody the energy of envy, the mindset, or nor will envy be able to penetrate, you or what it is that you're doing when you're healthy. Because what happens, when people are jealous, when people are envious, when people align with this low vibrational energy, in many cases they're miserable is the bottom line, and misery loves company. So they're going to try to come to your life to steal your joy, steal your peace, any relationships, anything good that you have going on in your life, in your world, in your career, in your business, in your work. They're going to come to destroy that. So you want to be discerning and mindful of the company you keep, and making sure that you have healthy relationships, partnerships that are in alignment with who you are and what it is that you have a desire to do. Ask for your needs to be met is a recommendation on the bottom. A partnership is something that is present here as an opportunity. We're going to elaborate more on it, but I just wanted to mention, this advice: ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So as you can see here with this beautiful melanated angel here, that most definitely is a message that I have resonated with, because this has been a personal challenge of my own, putting my pride to a side and, facing the possibility of rejection or not getting what it is that I'm asking for, either from the person or the situation, the opportunity, whatever. So no one really cares to deal with rejection. However, it is part of life. Everything that we want, we're not going to necessarily get it when we want it. And if we did, we probably wouldn't appreciate it, and we probably could in many cases lose it, because we have some valuable life lessons that we need to learn and things that we need to embody to maintain what it is that we're asking for in many cases. So it is okay to ask for help, whoever needs that message. But let's go ahead and elaborate on partnership here. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. This card speaks to the influence of other people in your life, such as a romantic or marital partner or work associate. Trust the first thought or feeling that you have about the word partnership, as your higher self already knows the truth about these influencing energies. If you feel that certain people are adversely affecting you, this card signals the need to take a relationship inventory, to bring positive energy to the relationships or to decrease your involvement with them. Studies are showing that a person's income is proportionate to that of people. Studies are showing that a person's income is proportionate to that of the people he or she spends time with. If you hang out with those who complain, this will bring you down. If you spend time with those who are working to improve their lives and this world, you'll feel inspired. This card also signals a business partnership, and again, trust your first thought or feeling for inner guidance. Many successful businesses are formed from partnerships, so you may be guided to network with others or to join a networking group to meet potential partners. God is guiding you to the right people to support the fruition of your divine life purpose. The number here is 85, which we add together to be 13 if any of those numbers are significant for you. All right, so next we are going to, Elemental Goddess Tarot. This is a new deck, and I'm trying to get comfortable with shuffling it. All right, so the Page of Earth came out. With the Nine of Cups on the bottom. All right, let's see what the Page of Earth, since she just jumped out like that. The Page of Earth. Student studies, a very responsible young person, someone who pays attention to details, messages in the mail about money, not spending a lot at this time, finding a good deal or sale when purchasing something, resourceful. All right, so this is telling me that a partnership is either needed or will be helpful to be able to restore